an opportunity is it for you to work with Jason Garrett and the Cowboys coaching staff, and obviously they're in the quarterback market as well?
Yeah, it's a tremendous opportunity. I think you've seen teams fall in love with players at any point during the draft process, and this is just the first step in that process. And it's obviously a great opportunity for me to show not just my physical abilities to everybody here, but my mental side of things that obviously the Cowboys staff will get to see to a whole nother level here.
Carson, there's in the draft process, guys, sometimes the bar can be raised too high too soon. People are already talking about you potentially being a top 5, top 10 draft pick. Are you comfortable with that? Would you rather be a little more under the radar at this point rather than be considered one of the top quarterbacks?
Honestly, I don't follow much of that. It kind of is what it is. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. All the media is going to have their own opinion one way or another, and what really matters is what the scouts think, what the owners think, what the administration within the teams think. And so at the end of the day, whatever projections might be out there, mock drafts, all that, so to speak, it's really irrelevant to me personally. I'm just worried about getting better every day and then proving myself every day.
Carson, you say you were kind of a late bloomer. How old were you when you got into high school, and when did you hit your first one?
Yeah, it's actually a funny story. So I was a freshman in high school at 5'8", 125 pounds, 5'10", real skinny kid. As a sophomore, all of a sudden I bloomed into a 6'3", 170-pound kid as a junior. Had some injury issues, didn't play quarterback as a junior, so I missed a lot of the big recruiting. And obviously in North Dakota, it's hard to get kind of found in general, so let alone missing a junior year. Came in as a senior at 6'5", 200, kind of came out of nowhere. I always knew I had the physical and mental abilities to play this position, but physically finally developed late, and I'm still thankful, and I wouldn't trade the road I took for the world.
What were the injuries that you had?
I was growing a lot. So I just had a lingering arm issue from baseball that year, and I finally rehabbed my arm ready to go for about early in the junior year, and I broke my thumb playing defense then, and so it kind of just held me out, and I played defense and even tried to play some receiver with a splint on and everything, and just tried to do what I could to help the team. But I knew I always wanted to be a quarterback, so senior year was really big for me.
And did I understand that Central Michigan recruited you a little bit, and you just kind of shut it down?
Yes, they did. They didn't technically offer, but they were, when I called to tell them I was confirming and declaring to go to NDSU, they told me that they were going to fly out this week to give me an offer. But I just wanted to go play and wanted to go win games, and I think I made the right decision.
They wanted you as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Carson, you said a quarterback class doesn't have a lot of clarity right now for NFL teams evaluating that. Is the goal in this process for you at the end to be the first quarterback selected? Do you want to be that guy?
Absolutely. I don't know any quarterback that doesn't want to be the top guy in their class. And if you don't think you are, don't think you have the ability to be, then you're probably in the wrong sport, because we're all competitors. We're playing football here. We want to be the best at our respective positions, and that's obviously the goal.
Carson, Joe Flacco used this platform for senior year back in 2008. Really, it was a big platform for him to get into the first round of the Ravens. First, you look at the Senior Bowl, and some of the quarterbacks have used this in the past as a good vehicle for you, like Derek Carr and Tim.
Yeah, like I mentioned, there's a long process from the end of the season to the draft, and this is just really the first step for a lot of guys, and for seniors especially, obviously. This is a big kind of debut coming out party. Teams get to see you and meet you earlier than a lot of the juniors or the other guys. So it's kind of a big debut and first meeting for a lot of those people. So hopefully the first impression is a good one.
Have you met with the Cowboys coaches yet? Or?
I've talked with them on the phone. The meetings officially start tonight. So.
Have you met with the Texans, Carson?
Yeah, just briefly. Got a lot of the team meetings started today, and that'll continue throughout the week. A lot of that going on.
Who else have you met with?
Man, probably about half the team's already pretty close to it. So, and if not, I got them kind of scheduled in. So I would assume throughout the week I'll meet with the vast majority of the teams.
How well did you know? I know he's a different school, but Zach Zenner, same conference, if at all, and how much did you follow him?
Yeah, no, we played him every year. A couple of times we played him more than once in a year. Heck of a player, heck of a competitor. I didn't know him personally, but I obviously followed what he did this year, and I think the way he came into the league, and I just knew what kind of kid he was, hardworking kid, smart kid, and just really happy for him to come from that conference. A local, South Dakota State obviously is a rival, but at the end of the day, you're going to cheer for those guys to succeed just as well. and so good to see that.
I was just going to ask you, how special has this whole journey been when you think about going from high school to what you did in college to being here this week and all of this around you?
Yeah.
I mean, just reflect a little bit about what this means to you.
Yeah, it's something that you don't have a lot of time to reflect on, and coming from the national championship game just 2 weeks ago, I flew right out to California and started training right away and still haven't had a lot of time to reflect on it. But my roommate's Joe Hag, a fellow NDSU kid, and we just talked about it last night. We're like, man, has it really set in yet? And it hasn't. It's going to take some time for that to really set in, what we accomplished at North Dakota State and just the whirlwind we've been on. All we know is winning championships. And it's something that not many people, I don't know if anyone can say that they won 5 straight championships at their respective schools. So it'll take some time to set in, but it's really cool. I'm very blessed, more than I could ever imagine. As a kid, you grow up and you want to play at a Division I football program. You want to play in the NFL. You want to win Super Bowls. And right now it's just stars are aligning to just take that step by step.
Carson, you grew
Last
up
one.
in North Dakota without an NFL team. When you became a quarterback, who are you emulating? Who are you looking at NFL-wise from quarterbacks and saying, that's my guy?
Yeah, I grew up as a Vikings fan just because they were the close team. But I always loved watching Brett Favre. I love just his grittiness, his competitiveness, his gunslinger mentality. And I loved the way that guy just had fun out there. He brought the energy every day. You'd see him just running around throwing touchdowns. He wasn't all about himself. He was sprinting down there, giving guys high fives, and just the energy he brought, I just loved every bit of it.